And we just need to be honest. The more we're honest about our struggles and our faults and learning to forgive each other, the more the faith is genuine. If you make the things of God a priority, then the things of God will be the priority, most likely for the next generation. How can we do this well with kids, or if we're an aunt with nieces or nephews? How do we do this? Well, number one, can I share something that I think is so obvious and yet is missing? Openly talk about how and when you met Jesus, or the process of how you met Jesus, to the younger generation. Tell them how you got saved. Tell them how you came to faith. Whether you remember the moment like I do, or you can't remember the moment, but you know what happened. Just tell them, to your kids, to your grandkids, to your nieces, and do they actually know how you became a Christian? Do they know your story? Don't presume they do. Number two, very important, invite hard questions about the Christian faith. Demonstrate you're not afraid to struggle with hard things. Admit you struggle also. One of the best things my dad did for me time and time again is he demonstrated to me the difference between doubt and skepticism. He taught me that doubt should always be in the middle of a Christian conversation, not run from it. He proved to me actually that the Christian faith could handle itself. My mom demonstrated faithfulness, honesty, integrity in one direction. My dad demonstrated perseverance, and he also demonstrated why doubt isn't death for a Christian. Admit to your kids you struggle about things and you're not sure about things. You don't have all the answers. And also ask them, what do they struggle with? Here's another thing. If we're going to pass on the Christian faith, we have no time to play games with our kids or the next generation. Be honest about your own faults. Be honest about your own struggles. Don't Jesus cover them all the time. In our family, those who know our family well, when you hang out with us, we hide nothing. It's a whole rodeo when you hang out at our house, and some of you are laughing somewhere across our sites or beyond because you know us. But just be honest about your faults. Just because we're Christians doesn't mean we're perfect. And we just need to be honest. The more we're honest about our struggles and our faults and learning to forgive each other, the more the faith is genuine. Can I encourage you to pray with your kids? Pray with your kids. And if you struggle with prayer, even say to them, I struggle to pray, but let's just do this together. Can I encourage you to read your Bible with your kids? Tell them the good news of Jesus. Can I also encourage you to point them to good resources when they hit different ages and stages? Oh, and I beg you, don't make the resources political and avoid conspiracy garbage. Run from it. Don't be disciplined by social media and by politics. Don't be discipled by social media and politics and those algorithms and doomsday. That's what's already eating at the next generation's soul. Don't you do it. Point them to things that are thoughtful, good, long-term, honest. And lastly, show by your life where your priorities are. If you make the things of God a priority, then the things of God will be the priority, most likely for the next generation. If you don't make them a priority, they won't be a priority. As a former youth pastor and being in ministry for 26 years, I can tell you that's just true.